Hey everyone, it's Michael here from goodereader.com. 2023 was the first year that Amazon did not release a Kindle e-reader. They instead focused on firmware or updates for most of their 10th and 11th generation devices, including the Basic, the Paperwhite, the Signature Edition, and the Kindle Scribe. It seems every couple of months they released a firmware update. So what has changed? Well, Amazon basically made it easier for them to update all of the devices at once. They got rid of JavaScript. They're going with a new programming language, even though the Scribe has a lot of note-taking features. When there's a firmware update for all the Kindles, they gain the same note-taking features, but they're hidden, so users can't actually see them. So it makes it easier for Amazon to introduce new features. The revised home screen experience is pretty well done. So for better or for worse, this is what users all over the world are getting on their e-readers. And so what does Amazon have planned for 2024? Will they release any new e-readers? What does the future hold for the Kindle? So let's look back at why I don't think Amazon will release a new Kindle. So throughout the past few years, the Kindle team has been in shambles. Greg Zier, who left in late 2022, is credited with the invention of the Kindle. He's also considered the de facto leader of Lab 126, a secretive hardware group that created other gadgets, including Echo and the Kindle. He spent his entire 18-year Amazon career in the hardware department. And in early 2023, David Limp, Amazon's hardware chief, announced that he would resign. So this is Jeff Bezos left. There's a new CEO, Andy Jassy. So what does this all mean? Well, there's nobody championing the Kindle anymore. Everybody who's in charge of the Kindle division has no loyalty towards it. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon as a bookstore, and he hired his executive team to be fiendishly obsessed with books. So he was one of the champions of the Kindle e-reader. Everybody really focused on this device. Amazon has been in the e-reader game pretty well the most consistently and the longest lived in terms of major companies that are still making e-readers. Now, of course, you're going to say the Rocket and Sony have been doing it longer, but Sony got out of the e-reader game like in 2014, I think, and Rocket just released a single device. So the Amazon Kindle division in 2023 employs about 12,000 people. The staff are responsible for not just the Kindle, but also Fire TV, Ring, Echo, Amazon earbuds, Fire devices. They lose around $5 billion annually. And so this has been one of the big catalysts of firing tens of thousands of people in this division over the course of 2023 and towards the tail end of 2022. So why don't I think really that Amazon is going to release anything? Well, look at the eink technology. There really isn't anything new that Amazon's not already doing that would warrant an upgrade. Most of them are waterproof. They have USB-C ports. They have both warm and cool lighting for the most part, except for maybe the Kindle Basic. Every one of them are around 300 ppi, so that's about as high resolution as an e-ink panel could really go. Where, industrial design, most of them are made of plastic to make them cheap and affordable for the vast majority of users. What has Amazon really done in the last little while? Well, the Kindle Basic model came out in 2022, had 300 ppi display and a new lighting system. The 11th generation Kindle came out in 2021. Ditto with the Signature Edition. Those are what they sell now. The Kindle Scribe is probably the device that's the newest. It came out towards the tail end of 2022. So e-ink doesn't really innovate too much, mainly because they don't have to. There's not a lot of competition. Will Amazon release a color Kindle? Yeah, right. Will they do anything to increase storage? They don't really need to. Will they refresh the Oasis or the Kindle Voyage? No, these are dead products. A Kindle Scribe Mini? I don't think so. Amazon these days are concerned with making, spending hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars on getting Sunday Night Football, to get Lord of the Rings, to film Jack Reacher. There's a lot of big series that they focus on. They, anything with Amazon Prime Video is a big thing, but can you do that on a Kindle e-reader? No. This is on a Fire tablet. This is on Fire TV. These are the devices that Amazon's really pushing because you can actually get more out of the Amazon ecosystem. Amazon Music, this would be perfect on the Kindle. They have audiobooks on the Kindle. You buy and listen to audiobook titles. Why not have Amazon Music on the Kindle? This is a question for Amazon, but this would be a nice little feature for people. Instead, Fire TV, Fire tablets. Amazon sells way more Fire tablets or Fire TV, 4K sticks, cubes, all this type of stuff than they actually do sell e-readers. If anything, e-readers are like a lost leader. And what are they going to do? You're going to read books, but for the most part, Amazon sells way more print books, hardcover and paperbacks than they ever do sell Kindle books. So I think that Amazon is pretty well going to get out of the Kindle game in the next few years. There's really no reason to be in it. Why? They have their big apps, the Kindle for iOS, the Kindle for Android. Can you buy books on there? No, because Amazon doesn't want to pay Apple or they don't want to pay Apple or Google a percentage of each transaction. So they just made it that much more harder for customers to not be able to buy content, but to do all these workarounds, fire up your web browser, buy a book online, like on your Mac or on your PC, and then sync it to your Kindle. I mean, that's just so much friction. Whereas with Kobo, they make it easy to purchase digital content in their apps. So that's why Amazon sells more Fire tablets, because you can buy audiobooks, you can buy Kindle books on these tablets. So it makes it way easier and more intuitive for the average user to be able to buy content. So what do you think? Do you think that Amazon should release a new Kindle? What would you like to see on it? Page turn buttons, higher resolution, color e-ink screens? Drop a comment below. I want to hear from you. For goodereader.com, my name is Michael, and everybody take care.